Whenever sang my songs on the stage, on my own whenever said my words, wishing they would be heard. I saw you smiling at me. Was it real? Or just my fantasy? You'd always be there in the corner of this tiny little bar. My last night here for you. Same old songs, just once more. My last night here with you. Maybe yes, maybe no. I kinda liked it your way, how you shyly placed your eyes on me. Did you ever know that I had mine on you? And darling, so there you are, with that look on your face, as if you're never hurt, as if you're never down. Shall I be the one for you? Who pinches you softly, but sure? If Frown is shown, then I will know that you are no dreamer. Eyes on Me is a song by Chinese recording artist Faye Wong as a love theme for the video game Final Fantasy VIII. It was released on February 24, 1999 as the first Final Fantasy pop ballad. The song was composed by Nobuo Uematsu with English lyrics written by The song was released as a CD single in Japan on February 24, 1999. The B-side was a ballad, Red Bean, composed by Jim Lau with Mandarin lyrics by Lin Xi. The Japanese title for it was Akashia no Mi. It had been included in Faye Wong's 1998 album Sing and Play, along with a Cantonese version Repayment, and was popular in its own right. Eyes on Me was re-released on a 18cm vinyl, recorded on November 3, 2017. The song was composed by Nobuo Uematsu with lyrics by Kako Someya. It was the first pop ballad song in the Final Fantasy series. The main theme of Final Fantasy VIII was used for the song's melody. It was performed by singer Faye Wong. Critical reception. Square Enix Music Online. Writer Dave felt Eyes on Me was both overhyped and since it was ultimately a replica. He called it enjoyable, fitting, and beautiful, though also unremarkable. Upon the song's release in Japan, it placed number 1 on the Western Singles Chart for 19 consecutive weeks and generated lifetime sales of over 500,000 copies, placing it as the best-selling video game music disc ever released in Japan, until the release of Hikari by Utada Hikaru for Kingdom Hearts. In 2000, it was the first song in video game history to win an award at the 14th Annual Japan Gold Disc Awards, where it won Song of the Year. The song was popular among the video game community in the Western world, and brought Faye Wong to the attention of many who were not previously familiar with her music. In 2017, Brian Ashcraft from Kotaku described Eyes on Me as one of the most iconic songs of the Final Fantasy franchise, as well as one of the most commercially successful singles associated with the video game industry. Near the end of the production of Final Fantasy VII, the developers suggested to use a singer, but abandoned the idea due to a lack of reasoning based on the game's theme and storyline. However, Nobuo Uematsu thought that a ballad would closely relate to the theme and characters of Final Fantasy VIII. This resulted in the game's developers sharing countless artists, ultimately deciding on Faye Wong, a Chinese vocalist. Uematsu claims her voice and mood seem to match my image of the song, exactly, and that her non-Japanese nationality fits the international image of Final Fantasy. After negotiations were made, Eyes on Me was recorded in Hong Kong with an orchestra. Within Final Fantasy VIII, the lyrics, written in imperfect English, unveil the hopes of a nightclub singer for romance with a member of her audience. Within Final Fantasy VIII, the song is written by Julia Hart, a pianist who is a love interest of Laguna Lawar. It is heard repeatedly throughout the game in various incarnations as an instrumental piece, including a version entitled Julia. Its full version is heard during a pivotal moment between Squall Linhart and Renoa Hartilli, the main protagonists, on board the Ragnarok. An orchestrated version of the theme plays once more during the game's ending.